Hey guys, it's Aman
and Christina
from Our Rich Journey. We think 2023 is the year that the stock market recovers and goes even higher. And I know for a lot of people, you probably have a lot of skepticism in your mind when you hear that, considering how bad 2022 was. Well, that is really what is setting the stage for 2023. You see, what happened in 2022 is something that we've seen time and time again. And so in this video, we are going to talk about 5 reasons why we think 2023 is going to be the best year to invest in the stock market yet.
So let's talk about the first thing, which is inflation. Now, over the past 6 months, year over year, inflation rates have been decreasing.
Now, inflation is still running relatively high, but it's going in the right direction. It's getting closer and closer to what the Fed likes to see inflation at, which is closer to 2%. I think the last time the inflation rate was published, it was around 6%. So we still have some ways to go, but we are heading in the right direction. And so we think that 2023 is going to be one of those years that if inflation gets back under control, consumers will be out spending more and buying more, which will in turn help the stock market. Now, this brings us to our second point, which is interest rates. Now, many of you know that the Fed has been aggressively increasing interest rates over the past year, but recently they have decided to scale back a bit on those increases. Now, they're still increasing the interest rate, but not as aggressively. And we think that 2023 is shaping up to be one of those years where interest rates will actually come down.
Now, this is really important because lower interest rates have such a huge impact on the economy. And we see this from the consumer side, who can borrow more money and spend more. And we also see this on the company side, who can also borrow more money to expand their business. And so if interest rates come down in 2023, this can have a huge impact on the performance of the stock market.
The next thing that could help the stock market recover in 2023 is that right now, the stock market is full of deals. There are so many stocks that are undervalued. These stocks were beaten up in 2022. Their value was pushed down 20, 30, 40, 60%. But this is the time when investors love to come in and scoop up deals. And so we think with some of these other things that we've previously talked about, when investors start to look at what they're able to buy in the stock market right now, they are seeing a lot of deals. And the potential is great because if you are investing in the stock market right now, you could be looking at tremendous returns when it rebounds. The next thing that could push the stock market higher is new technology. 2023 we think is going to be one of those years where technology really drives the efficiency of many, many companies. You're already starting to see clues of that right now. You are seeing so many companies laying off people because they're learning to be more efficient using the latest and greatest technology. And shareholders love this. They love companies that can get leaner because it means that they become more profitable. And I can tell you, over this year, you're going to listen in on these earnings reports and hear these companies talk about how they were able to save so much money and at the same time increase their profits.
And so this is really great for the stock market. If investors are seeing companies become more profitable, if they're using the latest and greatest technology, or even better yet, if they're creating the latest and greatest technology, this in turn pushes the growth of the stock market.
And this brings us to our last point about why 2023 could be one of the best years in the stock market yet. And it is because we have seen this before. The stock market works in cycles. There are bull markets and bear markets. But one thing that history has always shown us is that after a bear market, the stock market recovers and goes higher. You see, 2022 was one of those years that we were in a bear market the entire year. And so our expectation is that history will repeat itself.
And when people start getting this inkling of the stock market performance going up, we had the sentiment of investors also changing. People then want to begin investing their money. They have more confidence in the stock market, and that snowballs into a higher performance in the stock market.
And so we think 2023 is shaping up to be a great year for investing in the stock market. But really, we think every year is a good year to invest in the stock market when you are a long-term investor. Even last year, when we were in this bear market, Christina and I were telling our students, you should be scooping up these deals, because when the rebound happens, you will be exponentially growing your money. If you guys are interested in learning more about investing in the stock market, check out our stock market investing course. It includes over 4 hours of video, a ton of resources, and by the end of it, you will have your own stock market investing plan for financial independence and retiring early. And don't forget to check out all of our videos on this channel. And as usual, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and join the journey.